Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 189th commencement exercise of William Paterson University of New Jersey. The Assembly is asked to stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by soloist Shannon Mandolin and accompanied by Kevin Lynch, graduating music majors. Please join in. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you very much, Shannon. Please be seated. I am pleased to be joined on the platform this morning by members of the university's Board of Trustees, faculty and professional staff, administration, alumni, and outstanding students. At this time, I would like to recognize our salutatorian, Julie Minicosi, who is honored as our highest achieving transfer student and who is receiving a Bachelor's of English degree, summa cum laude. I would also like to recognize and acknowledge our banner carriers representing the graduate programs. Tina Adoniran from the College of the Arts and Communication. Jamie Sassier from the College of Education. Stacy DeCarolis from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Amy Meyer from the Cotsacos College of Business. Michelle Paulino from the College of Science and Health. Oh, I was reading these wrong. The College of Science and Health, I'm sorry, is Caitlin Glaser. These candidates were selected by their deans for their outstanding academic achievement, and we commend their accomplishments. I would also like to present a master's degree candidate, Laura Bermingham, to address the graduating class. Laura, who will receive a Master of Science degree in Communication Disorders, was invited to speak based on her high academic standing and contribution to the university community. Laura.
Thank you, President Waldron. Provost Weil, members of the Board of Trustees, deans, and esteemed member of the faculty. I want to thank those I want to also thank those serving in the military and their families. We are grateful for your sacrifices and service to our great country. I'm thrilled to see Secretary Otero here today, whose contributions to our country's civilian security, democracy, and global human rights are truly inspiring. Our proud parents and siblings, supportive spouses, and loyal friends, congratulations to all of you. We would not be here today without your love and support. On a personal note, I want to thank the faculty of the Department of Communication Disorders for their dedication and guidance. I also want to thank my own family for your never-ending patience and reinforcement throughout this journey. And a very special thank you to my amazing husband, John. You inspire me to keep going, work harder, and be the best person I can be. I love you, honey. And a prodigious congratulations to the magnificent William Paterson University class of 2012. You have earned it. It is my great honor to be standing here today representing the William Paterson University 2012 College of Master's Degree students and the College of Science and Health, the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders. I am so proud to be a member of each one. I am particularly privileged to be the first graduate of the Department of Communication Sciences and Disorders' recently created Bachelor of Arts to Master of Science program. It feels good to be first. A few years ago, when I was contemplating returning to finish my education, but feeling like I was much too old to do it, my aunt shared a story with me about a woman who had always wanted to go to medical school. She said to her friend, "But I'll be 35 by the time I'm finished in 6 years." And her friend said to her, "Well, how old will you be in 6 years if you don't do it?" What my aunt was trying to tell me was that I was going to age and time was going to pass regardless of what I did. The story really resonated with me, and it motivated me to make the necessary changes that brought me here today. It changed my way of thinking, expanded my scope of possibilities, and paved the way for me to capitalize on and create endless opportunities. When I returned to pursue higher education, I wanted to have the full experience, regardless of my age. It may have raised a few eyebrows, and as an undergrad, I was often mistaken as the professor on the first day of class. But I consciously chose to become involved and invested in the community of learners at William Paterson. This decision was the best I could have made. Rather than feel uncomfortable around my much younger counterparts, I embraced our commonalities while our differences diminished. Not only did I have a lot to offer, but I had even more to gain. I discovered that we were sharing a unique, common experience, engaging in commensurate exchange of ideas, and constructing a truly enriching educational adventure. My experiences as an undergraduate student at William Paterson were invaluable. As a founder of the William Paterson University chapter of the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association, I was fortunate to work with communication disorder students locally and nationally, raising money and awareness for organizations such as the Stuttering Foundation and Autism Speaks. As a graduate student and a graduate assistant in the Department of Communication Disorders, I was provided a unique opportunity to learn and understand what a professor goes through on a daily basis, how a university speech and hearing clinic is run, and how an academic department operates. It has been an honor to work for and with this department, its faculty, and especially my fellow students. A truly vibrant, talented, and inspiring group of people. These individuals have become my extended family, and I will miss them dearly. These experiences have only strengthened my academic and clinical education. Through my work as an appointed tutor, I discovered how rewarding it is to instruct and educate others. I have yet to help another person without learning something myself. I can now fully appreciate what it means to be a teacher-scholar. This work sparked my curiosity towards discovering how I could have the greatest impact in my field. I realized that in addition to treating people with communication disorders, I will be better served by attaining a doctoral degree and teaching future speech-language pathologists. This goal developed as a result of the opportunities afforded to me at William Paterson. The lesson here is that we should not only embrace lifelong learning, we should actively use our brains and engage others with an open mind. Don't look at today as the end of your education, but look at it as the beginning of a lifetime of knowledge and growth. The brain is the most important organ in our body, but we know the least about it. Every scientist knows about the theory of neuroplasticity, which claims that environmental and behavioral changes stimulate anatomical and physiological changes in our brains throughout life. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that an active brain is a healthy brain. So use your education wisely. You have worked so hard and are now among the privileged members of our society who hold a college degree. Whether it's a bachelor's or a master's degree, it is your responsibility as privileged members of the United States and of the world to not only maintain this forward progress, but to pave the way and extend your arms back to help others. Today, our economy is on the mend, and job opportunities for our graduating class are better than they were 1 and 2 years ago. So with that in mind, what are you going to do with this hard-earned degree? Are you really just looking for a job, or are you interested in designing a career that you are passionate about? Or better yet, creating a body of your life's work for which you can be truly proud? Jobs are for one day, careers are forever. We may not remember every tiny detail of this day, but what I hope is that you maintain the expertise necessary to impact the lives of others. As you walk across the threshold and into the next chapter of your life, develop a habit of success by continuing to set and achieve goals on a daily basis. This is the feeling of accomplishment and of success. If you remember how this feels today, you will be driven and motivated to persist in advancing your knowledge and in changing the world. Words are very powerful. When someone's words inspire me, I'll often write them down, cut them out, and paste them wherever I can see them to be reminded of their power. I want to share some of the words that have been meaningful to me. Sheryl Sandberg, the chief operating officer of Facebook, said, "Fortune does favor the bold, and I promise that you will never know what you're capable of unless you try." Ms. Sandberg's words inspire me to attempt new endeavors. You never know how far you can go until you try. Then there are the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, who once said, "America is another name for opportunity." Truly words of inspiration. Do you know how fortunate we are to live in this great country and during this time of opportunity? If opportunities don't present themselves to you, create your own, make your own path to success. Success can be magical. As you leave this ceremony today to join your family and friends in celebration, I have a few recommendations that I call the magic of success. The word magic for our purposes stands for M, make your own path to success by designing a career full of creativity and passion. A, actively use your brain by being curious and innovative. A curious mind is a learning mind. Use your education wisely. G, go for it. You never know how far you can go until you try. I, insist on giving back. By helping others, you will only benefit, learn, and grow from their success. C, capitalize on all of your opportunities. We live in the greatest and most prosperous country in the world. This is your time, so make the most of it. Always remember the magic of success. I want to offer my sincere congratulations and best wishes to the great class of 2012. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Now I would like to present honors bachelor degree candidate and valedictorian of the class of 2012, Nathan Giroux, to address the graduating class. Nathan, who will receive a Bachelor of Music degree in jazz music, summa cum laude, was selected by the provost to speak based on his high academic standing and contributions to the university community. Nathan.
Thank you, President Waldron, and thank you to my peers and professors who have been a part of my experience at William Paterson as a student in our university's world-renowned Jazz Studies program. Whenever I think about the title valedictorian, I always envision those of my peers from high school who would study and work on projects for hours every night, competing to see who could achieve the most and ultimately rank first in our class. Naturally, everyone knew who was at the top, and it was no surprise at all senior year when our valedictorian was announced. This was not my experience, however, at William Paterson University. What must the person from the provost's office who called me with the news have thought when I, upon being offered the title valedictorian, responded with 5 or 6 seconds of silence, followed by a confused, okay? It had never dawned on me that I might be the valedictorian at William Paterson. It was never something I expected, never something I was searching for. And so, without warning, I was left with one daunting question. What relevant message do I have for a crowd of nearly 10,000 at my college graduation? That led me to consider how I came to earn such an honor. Sure, I worked hard during my time at William Paterson, but I never would have likened myself to those students back in high school who had their eyes eternally fixed on their textbooks. On the contrary, I actually made the conscious effort after my freshman year of college to stop caring so much about my marks in school. To clarify, this was not a decision to stop putting forth effort and working hard. Rather, I decided that my efforts at William Paterson should not be based on my resulting GPA, but instead on what I could personally gain from the work that I put in. As a jazz performance major, this sometimes meant setting aside homework so that I could practice. Other times, it meant skipping class for a gig, or to catch up on sleep from a late gig the night before. Regardless, I was always looking to succeed, but my priorities were based on long-term career objectives as opposed to getting the best grade. Professionally, I seek to perform music that can affect people's lives in a positive way. I aspire to teach at the college level so that I may pass on what I have learned to the generations that follow me. My time at William Paterson has already played an important part in helping me realize these goals. I am privileged to have been able to study with musicians of the highest caliber in our Jazz Studies program. a program so strong that it has given William Paterson University international acclaim. Equally as important were my classmates, without whom I would not be half of the musician, student, or friend that I am today. Because of how I have grown over the past 4 years, I can stand on this stage and confidently say, I am a teacher. I am a composer. I am a performer. There comes a strong empowerment, a freedom, with the realization that I, rather than a predetermined set of standards, choose what is most important. However, that freedom does not come without responsibility. I chose, based on my priorities, what I was going to put my effort into. But in order for that to lead to success, I also had to actually put the effort into what I chose. It's a simple, powerful idea. Choose what you will put your all into. Then, put your all into what you choose. Why, if I prioritized school second to music, did I end up with a slew of A's? Ironically, this was a result of the same realization that liberated me from the grades in the first place. I did want to pass my classes, which in my mind meant showing up at least most of the time and completing the major assignments that I had due. And if I was making the choice to go to class, why not pay attention and participate? If I was going to sit in a classroom for an hour anyway, why not learn something? If I was going to spend 3 hours writing an essay, why not make it a good essay? As a result of this mindset, I earned high marks in my classes and eventually became our valedictorian. I am very honored to have been asked to speak, and I certainly don't mind that title following me around on my resume. But even more importantly, as a result of this mindset, I learned to value knowledge for myself rather than for the grade. I learned that internal motivation yields far greater rewards than external motivation. And so, as we graduate from William Paterson today, I challenge everyone here to consider what they find most important. What is it that makes you happy? What makes you excited to make yourself better? Choose what you will put your all into, and put your all into what you choose. Congratulations to the class of 2012.
Thank you, Nathan. Now I would like to introduce the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ed Weil, to announce the Faculty Recognition Awards for Excellence to 3 members of our distinguished faculty. Provost.
Thank you. I am pleased to continue the annual tradition of recognizing members of the faculty based upon recommendations of their peers for their particular contributions to excellence in the areas of teaching, scholarship and creativity, and service. Descriptions of the accomplishments of each honoree can be found in the commencement program today. This year's honorees are Maboud Ansari, Professor of Sociology for Excellence in Teaching. Edward Burns, Professor of English for Excellence in Scholarship and Creative Expression. And Rochelle Kaplan, Professor of Educational Leadership and Professional Studies for Excellence in Service. Please extend a round of applause to these dedicated and accomplished faculty. I now ask President Waldron to return to the podium to deliver her remarks.
Thank you, Provost, and members of the Board of Trustees. Thank you for being here today to honor our students and their families. I'd like to also offer a special thank you to U.S. Undersecretary of State Maria Otero for traveling from Washington, D.C. to join us today as we celebrate commencement. Ms. Otero is the highest-ranking Hispanic official at the U.S. State Department and the first Latina Undersecretary in its history. She honors us today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, and students of William Paterson University, I want to offer congratulations to the great, the spectacular, the magnificent, and wonderful William Paterson University, class of 2012. You have worked hard. You have worked hard to reach this milestone. Whatever challenges the future holds, you have proven that you have what it takes, and we are so proud of your accomplishments. We can do without the beach balls, but we understand that. For our board, commencement is the culmination of all their work leading and guiding the university. For our faculty, this commencement represents a renewal of the commitment that brought them into the academic life. The faculty are at the core of our university. Through their scholarship, service, research, creative works, and most importantly, through their teaching, they have contributed to the success of the graduates we honor today. I am asking all staff who equally have contributed to your success. I'm asking all the staff and faculty of the university to please stand and let the graduates join in me in demonstrating our appreciation and gratitude to you. Thank you. For the William Paterson alumni today, commencement reaffirms the value of the experience you had at our university. This past weekend, we honored members of the class of 1962 as they celebrated their 50th year anniversary of graduation. It is a special milestone, and they are here with us today. As they processed into the arena, Dr. Henry Edelhauser, president of the class of 1962, carried the university's original mace, which was their senior class gift to the university. And all of them are over there with their orange banners on. If you can see them, if I could ask the class of 1962 to stand. Also joining us are members of our Pioneers Society, which includes alumni who've graduated more than 50 years ago. And I'm very pleased to recognize these special alumni who are here today to celebrate with us. But for the friends and families, the majority of the audience making up 10,000 people here today, this commencement is a triumph for you also. Your support and encouragement have been invaluable for these graduates. So I'm going to ask first the mothers and fathers who supported all of you to stand and please be acknowledged by your loved ones. And I know there are grandparents in the audience, so I'd also like the grandmothers and the grandfathers in the audience to stand as well. And will the spouses, the significant others, the friends, and any other relative I forgot, please stand and take your bow. Graduates, you are happy, but they are happier. Today, we will confer degrees on 2,772 students. Let me tell you something about yourselves, class of 2012. You mainly come from the great state of New Jersey. But you also represent 19 other states in this country, and you hail from 36 other nations. Many of you are the first in your families to earn a baccalaureate or a master's degree. You range in age from 20 years old to 68 years old. Some of you took 3 years to finish. Most of you took more. But today, you all graduate. 23 of you are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords, signifying that you are graduating veterans and active Army service and reserve members. Many of your classmates have served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I'm asking our military graduates to please stand so that this audience can thank you for your service to your country. You are also an accomplished class. More than 400 of you have earned Latin honors of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, denoting your high academic achievement. And I'm going to ask all students who've are earning Latin honors today to please stand. You graduate today, and we recognize this is not an ideal time to be looking for work or seeking advancement in an economy still trying to recover from an epic recession. Some of you will graduate with debt, despite our efforts to keep tuition affordable. We know that. And you're going to face more uncertain circumstances as you pursue your paths and your careers than perhaps a previous generation has done. So I think may the odds always be in your favor. You're going to need it. We have faith in the education you have received and in the determination you already have shown by graduating today. The future is really yours, not the economic times in which you graduate, but what you make of your future. So congratulations, class of 2012. You are so successful. We congratulate you. We are so, so proud of you. Each year on this occasion, the university presents an honorary doctoral degree to members of the community who have made a significant difference. This is the highest honor the university confers upon individuals whose accomplishments, both personal and professional, are held in the highest regard. I'm going to keep going with that. So I'm going to ask Mr. Vince Mazzola, class of 1973 and chair of the William Paterson University Board of Trustees, to come to the podium and escort our honorary degree recipient, Undersecretary of State Maria Otero, to the program so that we may award her her degree.
Thank you, Dr. Waldron. A political trailblazer an advocate for human rights, global health, and women's issues, a leading voice on sustainable global development and democracy, who's been noted as one of the 20 most influential women in the United States, U.S. Undersecretary of State Maria Otero has worked tirelessly for more than 2 decades to serve and empower the world's most vulnerable communities. Born in Bolivia, Ms. Otero has served her Undersecretary position for Civilian Security, Democracy, and Human Rights since 2009. As the State Department's highest-ranking Hispanic official and the first Latina Undersecretary in history, she oversees That is special and worthy of that applause. She oversees and shapes the full spectrum of American foreign policy, from civilian security issues and human rights to population, refugees, human trafficking, climate change, crisis prevention and response, global criminal justice, and countering violent extremism. She also serves as the President's Special Representative for Tibetan issues. All are critical issues that directly impact people around the world. Ms. Otero was formerly the President and CEO of Axion International, the largest global nonprofit microfinance institution that today works in 25 countries. Her work to address poverty by helping entrepreneurs in poor countries, especially women, start their own businesses by giving small loans was recognized in 2008 by the National Ethic Coalition of Organizations, which awarded her the Ellis Island Medal of Honor. Her significant expertise in inclusive economic growth, women's issues, and international development, honed by previous positions with the U.S. Aid Office of Women in Development and the Center for Development and Population Activities, led to her serving such worthwhile organizations as the United States Institute of Peace, the United Nations Advisors Group on Inclusive Financial Sectors, and the Council on Foreign Relations. A graduate of the University of Maryland with bachelor's and master's degrees in literature, Ms. Otero earned a master's degree in international relations from Johns Hopkins University, where she has taught courses in microfinance for the Gnitsu School for Advanced International Studies. For her zeal in enhancing the public interest, for her dedication to issues of global development and poverty, and to populations on the margins of society, and for her tireless commitment as a champion of democracy, the Board of Trustees of William Paterson University of New Jersey is pleased to award on this 22nd day of May, 2012, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, to Maria Otero.
Good morning and congratulations, graduates. This is the day that you have been waiting for. And as soon as you finish listening to this commencement address, you will be receiving that long yearned for piece of parchment, your diploma. Your teachers, your friends, your families join us in marking and sharing publicly this moment of transition one of the most important accomplishments of your life. It's a defining moment. It's a big deal. And that's why for me, it is such a privilege to be here at William Paterson University and be part of this momentous event, standing on the stage at a school that upholds values of academic excellence, creative expression, diversity, just look at you, so diverse, and active citizenship. I want to thank the Board of Trustees and the faculty and everyone associated with helping you get to where you have gotten and for inviting me here. And I especially want to thank my dear friend and longtime colleague, President Kathy Waldron, who's an exceptional public servant and a wonderful leader at this university. And I too want to do a shout out for your moms and your dads and your grandmas and your aunts and cousins. And let them know how much you appreciate what they have done for you. So many of you on your caps say, I love you, Mom, I love you, Dad, and thank you. And you're expressing it for all of you. So thank you, Mom and Dads. Now, as you have heard, I'm the Undersecretary for Civilian Security, Democracy, and Human Rights at the Department of State. But as you also heard, my own journey started many miles from Washington, D.C. I am originally from La Paz, Bolivia. Let's go with those Bolivians. I immigrated to the United States with my family of 9 children when I was about 12 years old. So for those of you that had to learn English or that hear a different language in your own homes, another recognition to you. I know how hard it is. It is a special honor to stand in front of you, a group of clearly motivated, talented men and women, as we are celebrating the threshold that you are crossing, as you are marking the end of one chapter of your life and you are beginning another one. So you've made it. So what lies ahead? Many of you know what next steps you will take. For some, there may be jobs, there may be graduate schools, some may be getting married or moving to another city. For others, the plans are not as clear, and you will be charting them as you move along. But what you do, however, is never as important as who you are. To discover this is, after all, why all those who love you always hoped that when you earn a degree, you would also get an education. That you would not just learn how to behave, but you would act in ways that enhance your own self-dignity. That you would not be just smart and self-confident, but that you would understand the need to listen and to be open to others. And so I am here to tell you that the degree is part of it, no doubt. It's going to open doors. It's society's way of certifying, recognizing, giving you status. It says what you have achieved. And indeed, the degree makes you among the most privileged people on the planet. But degrees don't certify us as human beings. The courage to act flows from the integrity of the person that you are. So today, when you thought you were done, I want to leave you with a couple more assignments before you burst into the world with that newly minted degree. First, as each of you sets out on your career, the best advice that I can give you is to take a moment, a month, a year, however long it takes, to identify and to define and to articulate your core values. I'm sure many of you have started on this process, but now that you begin your careers, be more purposeful about it. I'm talking about the beliefs, the principles that will define who you are, what makes you tick, the values that you always want to be present when you are interacting with other beings, not just with your family or with your friends, but also in the workplace, with colleagues, with your boss, and later on with those whom you will supervise. Defining your values will force you to ask yourself tough questions. What contribution do I want to make to this world? Is what I do more important than the money I make? How will I define my own success and my own fulfillment? What work-life balance will I seek? And last but not least, where do integrity and compassion for others fit into my life? President Eisenhower once said, "The supreme quality of leadership is unquestionably integrity. Without it, no success is possible." Your values will be the real mark of your leadership in the world. Defining them is a personal journey. Identify them as early as you can and live your life to uphold them. Because if you don't, they will be identified for you, and you will be identified by others. Now, none of us can embark on this journey alone. A mentor can guide you through your life and through your career. Find a mentor, or find two, or find three. Anyone you meet that you think can guide you on your way, recruit them to be your mentor. Assign them with responsibilities. Give them tasks. You have no idea how much people appreciate being asked. Don't try to do it alone. And as you've already heard from this podium, the second thing that is so important is to seek inspiration, even in the most unexpected places and from the most unexpected people. Inspiration reminds us of what is possible. It stretches us beyond our comfort zone, and it enables us to lead and to soar. Let me just give you an example. When I was at Acción International, where I worked for 2 decades, in the last 10 years I was the CEO, we built banks. We built banks for poor people. We worked with people who were in the sprawling cities in Latin America and throughout the world. There were people who didn't have skills, who didn't have connections, who didn't have education, but they somehow or another had to survive. So they started their own little businesses. They built little kiosks on a corner. They banged all metal and made pots and pans. They cooked meals and sold them in the streets. We made small loans to these people who had no guarantees, no collateral. We saw that poor people were not helpless, but that they were resourceful and determined and creative, and they just needed access. And so we did. We made loans to millions of them. One time, I took a delegation of business professors from a university in Texas, of all places, to Guatemala. And we went to visit micro-entrepreneurs. It was in a very poor neighborhood. There was no running water. And we entered a one-room, dirt floor house. And the woman of the house was a woman named Esperanza. She was a tiny Mayan woman with a 3rd grade education. She was a shoemaker, and she was shy having these guests from far away. But she also had her shoemaking shop in the corner of her one-room home. And she proudly displayed, she made 3 dozen pair of shoes a week. Her 2 daughters were there, and they were also welcoming us. So one of the business professors, he was a tall man, he could barely fit in this house, looked at the business, picked up a shoe, examined it, and he turned to me. I was translating, and he said, "Maria, can you ask her what her unit cost of production is?" And I said, "No, professor, I'm not going to ask her what her unit cost of production is. She doesn't know. How can I do that and embarrass her here and embarrass her in front of her children? I'm not going to do it." So he insisted, and I relented. And I turned to Esperanza, and I said, "Disculpe, but you know, this gringo, he wants to know, he's insisting in knowing, what is your unit cost of production?" And she looked up at him, and with a very assertive voice, she looked at him and she said, "Of course I can tell you what my unit cost of production is. It's 18 quetzales, and come with me." She took him by the hand and she said, "I will show you how many quetzales it is at every step of the production process." The lesson for me was very profound. I was deeply inspired by this humble woman. Where I thought I was helping her to grow her business, she was teaching me a lesson, that every person is capable of fulfilling their potential with the right tools, that there is nothing micro about the human spirit, and that she valued her sense of dignity, and that she could be a model to her daughters and to me. As I look out to you, this group of graduates, I know that you too, as you cross this threshold, are full of potential to do great things. And a challenge for you is to find inspiration, not just from celebrities or from big names, but even from the humble people around you. Seeking inspiration is meaningless if you don't combine it with maintaining awareness, not only of yourself or of those directly around you or of your family, but of the greater world. And this is one of the points that I make to you. Each of you is a global citizen. And this is one of the values that the university has that I ask you to take with yourself. I speak from personal experience when I say that it is very easy to be swept away by your job, by your family. I have 3 children. The university, the universe that you have can easily shrink to the size of those that are around you. But the truth is that each of us is a single voice in a chorus of billions of people. And it's important for us to inform ourselves of the world, the events that are happening around us, even if they don't directly affect you. As university graduates, remember that you are among the world's most privileged. Each of you is an agent of change for the benefit of others, and you have the power within you to create positive impact and to make a difference. It doesn't have to be grandiose or groundbreaking. You don't have to alleviate poverty overnight. You don't have to negotiate world peace tomorrow. Each of us is born to live up to our potential. We stand on this earth with able mind and spirit, and with this diploma in hand, with awareness and with commitment, you are in a unique position to do enormous good in this world. So an inspired and aware university student from William Paterson University with clear values can actually go yet one more step. You can dare to embrace risk and to be innovative. A graduate can dare to break through the standards of tradition. He or she can break through their comfort zone. My advice to you is don't lead a boring life. Go out there and get it. There are 3 billion people around the world under the age of 30. Your generation inspires in us the ability to come up with new ideas and with new solutions. You are the most connected generation in the world. You cross thousands of miles with Twitter and Facebook, and I know that some of what is going on right now is already on your Facebook page. These connections bring you enormous opportunity to share your ideas, to foster education, to work across communities, states, countries. Use these connections and your vision to be a global citizen. Embrace your power. Whether you are volunteering at a community center, at a church, at a school, whether your job gives you the reach at the local level or at the state level or at the country level or at the world level, it's that creativity and that energy that is going to be the most valuable commodity that you will have. My guess is that this class of 2012 is going to be known more for its innovations than for the traditions that it relies on. It will be risky. Change is not easy, and there's often adults in the room that are very comfortable with the status quo. But the speed of change is happening at an accelerated rate, and you yourselves can make this continue to happen. It's a tremendous global shift today. In my time, it took a Polish trade union leader 20 years to dislodge his government. In Tunisia last year, it took 30 days to completely change that society. As you proceed in this journey, there are William Paterson students right now working in 50 states, in over 30 countries of the world, and with the pins that you placed on each other yesterday, as you become alumni, you are becoming part of this great group of graduates from this university. So in summary, my message to you is, first, congratulations. Celebrate your achievement. Second, as you consider your next steps, take time to identify your values that will define your identity in the world. Third, allow yourself to be inspired and combine it with being an aware global citizen. Take risks, innovate, be active. And I didn't forget, take time to relax, learn, and make sure that you do those things that renew you. Go out and dance often and continue partying. Graduates of William Paterson University, your time has come. Embrace it. Thank you.
Thank you. Please join me in congratulating our honorary degree recipient and this year's commencement speaker, Undersecretary of State Maria Otero. Thank you. The Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ed Weil, will now present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you. On behalf of the William Paterson University faculty, it is my honor to report and to certify that the candidates about to be presented have completed requirements for their degrees during academic year 2011-2012. I remind all graduates that the President will officially confer degrees after you have come forward to be recognized by the deans. I ask that you please return to your seats until the President confers your degrees. I will now ask the candidates for master's degrees, Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Music, Master of Science, and Master of Nursing to come forward by college to be recognized by the Dean of Graduate Studies and Research, Dr. Nina Jamat, assisted by the college deans and associate deans. The candidates will come forward in the following order: the College of the Arts and Communication, the Katsakos College of Business, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, the College of Education, College of Science and Health. The audience is respectfully requested to refrain from applauding individual candidates so that each name can be heard and each graduate can be recognized.
College of the Arts and Communication, graduate, Master of Fine Arts in Art, Alexander Vicenzi. Isabella Rodzin Olesinski. James Blassie. Stanley Roble. Master of Music in Music, Christopher Connolly. Shoko Agawa. Yungying Lim. Master of Arts, Professional Communication, David Charles Monti. John Thomas LaBarbera. Devin Arnold. Diane Marie Brunke. Jennifer Dadika. Jill Adrian Invelt. Migdalia Isabel Salcedo. Shalane Layugan. John Murphy. Katsakos College of Business. Atunuki Aki Ode Adiniran. Master of Business Administration in Finance, Scott Henry James Fisher. Sapida Mozaffarari, Master of Business Administration, Joseph Alaya. Richard De La Torre. Peter McCourt. Brad Anthony Otino. Karen Teitelbaum. DeLeo Luna. John Bordoon. Master of Business Administration in Accounting, Christy Perez. Master of Business Administration in Music Management, Patricia Evans. Master of Business Administration in Marketing, Adriana Motisi. Marina Bakreshka. Ambrosios Iocnias. College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Master of Arts in Public Policy and International Affairs, Sarah McGee. Rochelle Aboud. Master of Arts in Applied Sociology, Tara Haney. Meredith Jacqueline Peters. Yolanda S. Baptiste. Master of Arts in English Literature, Annie Esser. Master of Arts in History, Tara Marie Fueshko. Stephen C. Lahoulier. Screw that up. Master of Arts in Applied Clinical Psychology, Janet DeGraff. Gianna Chapman. Tania Chowdhury. Rhonda Archibald. Addis Arafat. Jenna Moschito. Emily Walters. Jessica Seidler. Charles Zapata. College of Science and Health, Master of Science in Nursing, Edith Salgado. Craig Sorkin. Carmen Torres. Darlene Marie Zales Rosamano. Master of Science in Communication Disorders, Amanda Lee Baker. Lindsay Esther Clark. Donna Altman. Maureen Morrissey. Yelena Kremenchuk. Ivry M. Dworkis. Catherine Polakowski. Emily Lacona. Emily Stropikny. Laura Bermingham. Master of Science in Exercise Science, Elizabeth Fakus. Holly Richardson. Peter DiStefano. William Poole. Heather Procopio, Master of Science in Biology, Jacqueline Edith Vega. Rachel M. Salazar. Apaki Sharao. Lee Alzapidi. Chris Big Mac. Master of Science in Biotechnology, Jarrett Balsky. David Fleischman.
College of Education, Master of Education, Master of Education in Literacy, Judith Del Vecchio. Courtney Quackenbush. Christina Morquez. Nadine Mayo. Christine Moran. Elena Garcia. Master of Education in Special Education, Dominica Sharonis. Alyssa Mayfield. Jamie Palermo. Megan Major. Lisa Mayo. Alexandra Perard. Lisa Hippe. Carrie Ann McGuire. Erin McNeil. Master of Arts in Teaching in Elementary Education, Shakira Cateau Adkins. Gary Palamone. Lauren Nicole Brickner. Heather Rich. Heather Marie Westervelt. Rachel Tintle. Candace Elizabeth Reynolds. Keisha Kathleen Walker. Krishinda Kellum. Master of Education in Professional Counseling. Gina Aloe. Sarah Scott. Corrine Miskowski. Shoshana Schwartz-Tessler. Normil Matza. Melissa Moyet. Master of Education in Educational Leadership, Stephen Schultz. Daniel Abercy Ciccarelli. Mark Gold. Sheila R. Thompson. Mustafa Dargal. Danny Nasimolu. Maria Teresa Daklas. Master of Education in Curriculum and Learning, Michelle Belfori Loconti. Stephanie Drusta. Jacqueline Manrique. Melissa Spano. Shaheen Januwala.
I will now ask the candidates for all bachelor's degrees to come forward. By college, including the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Professional Sales, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Candidates from the Katsakos College of Business will now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Rajiv Kashyap, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Sam Basu. And the candidates from the College of Science and Health will also now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Jean Fuller Stanley, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Sandra DeYoung.
Frederick White. College of Science and Health, undergraduate. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, College of Science and Health, Jonathan Reginald Garris. Brian George Hecook.
Justin Cabrera.
Thomas Albert Giacchetti.
Andres Antonio Perez.
Edwin Rivera.
Angelos Carturo.
Giorgio Rossi. Omar Samamanamu.
Michelle Polino.
Christopher Kaczynski.
Tyrone
Rosabella
Butts.
Lalama.
Soani Lopez.
Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training. Darren Blake.
Diliana Gutierrez.
Brittany Howell.
Christian Perez.
Andrew Levine.
Joe Link.
Nicole Ferrani.
Lordiana San Luis.
Matthew Jermack.
Nandi Lozier.
Richard Garcia.
Rilwan Adeneran.
Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science. Stephanie Simney.
Maxwell Amidi.
Deborah Ovales.
Kofi Asare.
Lindsay Nadalny.
Patrick Boafu.
Brett Debney.
Andre Filsemi.
Carrie Gabalungi.
Ni Kwe. David Ni Kwe.
Jersey Almonte.
Karen Caputi.
Timothy Carpenter.
Ty Nguyen.
Sheena Ghanem.
Ulysses Caro.
Matthew Warren Bell.
Andrew Miklos.
Valerie Renee DeMartino.
Jonathan Silva.
Michael Anthony Voigt.
Tim Osborne.
Robert Allen Ramirez.
Ania Lamparska.
Alyssa Devine.
Christina Hess.
Nisha Rana.
Nina Tran.
Vashali Rana.
Marcia Soni.
Michael Saraceno.
Michelle Mahali.
Nicholas Bunforty,
Iana Sanders,
Clifford Baconmin,
Natalie Manzi,
Jonathan Padron,
Jessica Dull,
Whitney Polynice,
Cara Phillips,
Trevor Price,
Jarrell Rollins,
Jonathan Marcaney,
Trisha Nicole Stone,
Joseph Baranello,
Christopher Sims,
Christina Luray,
Daryl Khalil,
Meryl Bilecki,
Edwin LeBron,
Kyla Rouse,
Cindy Mota,
Kachi Onukogu,
Ariety Dominguez,
Poonam Gandhi,
Albin Musa,
Christina Crisostomo,
Joseph J. Meringer,
Cheryl Melanie Robles Egunson,
Elaine Baez,
Mark Eaton,
Ariel Rodriguez,
Brianna Kovach Weiss,
Michael Martin,
George Ferris,
Nicole Haverich,
William Casey Holcraft,
Francisco Lago,
Miguel Antoine Monti,
Nathaniel Phillips,
Joseph Morris Bailey III,
Stephen Latiga,
Joseph Michelizzi,
Robert Correnti,
Myron Ferrer,
Melissa Melendez,
Brian Monfria,
George Boutros,
Christopher Gagagin,
Bachelor of Science in Professional Sales, Nicholas Tyson Bowman,
Bachelor of Science in Physical Education, Richard Tuckin,
Nathaniel Sebastian,
Brian Bacharach,
James De Palma,
Kristen Musiono,
Alexander T. Wanless,
April Panis,
Christopher Michael Turamansky,
Michelle Leader,
Daniel Charant,
Alfredo Carrillo,
Vanessa Ann Lorfateza,
Matthew Eric Wolonsky,
Bridget Alexa Kausma,
Brian James Facescas,
Thomas John Alger,
Samantha Lynn Rosado,
Daniel Nagy,
Lynette Riley,
Justin Nicholson,
Jacelyn Riley,
Natalie Longo,
Stephanie Fox,
Courtney Potton,
Courtney Marie Summers,
Max Drellinger,
Nicole Schultz,
Daniel Bright,
Michelle Lauren Contany,
Anthony Louis Giordano,
Ryan News Stager,
Jessica Zuluaga,
Danielle Alejandro Escobar,
Bernardo Torres Jr.,
Laura Centeno,
Giovanni J. Baptiste,
Victor Alemani,
Roseanne Delafave,
Nicholas Frank Somo,
Rebecca Albora,
Justin Thomas Lucio,
Anthony Peter Spera,
Saul Garcia,
Carolina Drapchinska,
James Hamill,
Kana Akia,
Corey James Sanjic,
Leanne Jerigian,
Kathleen Maji,
Ghislaine Buoner,
Justin Shamrock,
Jose Israel Sanchez,
Joshua Melendez,
Kevin Graham,
Omar Munoz,
Sharon Jackson,
Raul Bracatelli,
Joshua Rogers,
Joseph Sambatero,
Sam Ayachi,
John Mosca,
Corey Curtis,
Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Michelle Stupiello,
Nicholas Miles,
Melissa Moreno,
David Abad,
Diana Capra,
Samantha Pena,
Danielle Pascarella,
Fred Ceso,
Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics, Yanu Protagonisius,
Lauren Shuto,
Debbie Schilling,
Daniel McManus,
Lauren Sanchez,
Parth Patel,
Jessica Bertoli,
Priscilla Rojas,
Christine Drews,
Ala Jabir,
Anne-Marie DeFeese,
Ashui Page,
Francesco Lomartier,
Dana Sawaked,
Antonia Gassetas,
Justin Johnson,
Angela Marie Dolis,
Christopher David,
Alexis Ulexis Gunn,
Daniel Imparato,
Michael Keane,
Megan Droley,
Matthew Reggio,
Michael Duro,
Dean Centani,
Brian Nicholson,
Amanda Rupol,
Ricky Lotto,
Kimberly Clausey,
Latay Bebinisti,
Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Fabian Cortez,
Jean Clairville,
Laura Jo Risky,
Elizabeth Father Euro,
Jose Luis Orozco,
Christopher Mordelli,
Dominic J. Busto,
Maria Jimenez,
Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Jessica Sicoro,
Angel Sanabrega,
Dylan Jacobis,
David Camacho,
William Frazier,
Daniel Camacho,
Dennis O'Reed Decker,
Ryan Lee,
Mark Robinson,
Jonathan Kasmani,
Bachelor of Arts in Earth Science, John Philip Dorval,
Amanda Hills,
Rachel Andre,
Jorge Curi,
Dana J. Quaza,
Angela Reyes,
Courtney Ferber,
John Medrano,
Melissa Peckman,
Anthony Busaka,
Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Vanessa Cameron,
Andres London,
Joseph Flores,
Ivana Modla,
Bhavika Patel,
Camilo Garcia,
Roman Gavenko,
Matthew Behan,
Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, Elizabeth Mackinnon, Elizabeth Mackinnon,
Jason Souse,
Catherine Georges Abaid,
Mark Duca,
Jamie Coffey,
David Schaefer,
Hector Osasa Jr.,
Michael G. Contolius,
Bachelor of Science in Biology, Marie Alberta,
Emmanuel Samboniares,
Michael Jeffrey Weller,
Michael Del Vecchio,
Heidi Christine Rogers,
Ron Duros,
Kim Ashley Sapanaro,
Derek Whitney,
Courtney Lynn Dorber,
Nathan McCann,
Tamiko Katie Rendon,
Matthew Stollendorf,
Paul Link,
Luis Rafael Meneses,
Alyssa Ann Barbieri,
Vindra Masuyan,
Christine Malalillo,
Tony Ann Coppola Kenyon,
Toby Ajalade,
Ryan M. Stiop,
Min Q. Traniolo,
Matthew Wagdi Nasin,
Michael Raymond Marcano,
Daniel Anthony Kaiser,
Alban Biba,
Brian Brandt,
Henry Hawk Robb,
Stephanie Buds,
Miss Giselle Cruz,
Sean Tyson,
Jaleesa Daniels,
Evelyn Edwards,
April Elizabeth Smith,
Victor Harris,
Victoria Julie Glanville,
Ashley Mayo,
Adela Salim Mai,
Nicholas Gary Williams,
Jordan Storms,
Philip Perrin,
Sophia Petrakis,
Jeffrey T. Robleski,
Ashley Kayla Miranda,
Alexander Gerbig,
Vince Alale,
Thomas McDonough,
Alan Yansa,
Ross Randazzo,
Nathaniel Augusto,
Brian Berbeek,
John Sabat,
Jessica Yu,
Mary Rose Ann Yamutsurug,
Nicholas Ander,
Jonathan Paul Modine,
Nicholas Alexander Larag,
June Takao,
Dan Nguyen,
Amanda Rose Gergowitz,
Jamie Page Schloman,
Mercia Manakovich,
John Bernstein,
Evadne Brown,
Richard J. Loomer,
Shannon Post,
Michael Hernandez,
Kyle Demico,
Ilse Petkovsky,
Jennifer Canestrino,
Anthony Pellegrino,
Eli Akaya,
Jermaine O. Wilby,
Apexa Rana,
Michael Ryan Karp,
Andrew O'Brien,
Robert Carroll,
Zoe Ann Nelson.
Renee Filippelli.
Natasha Monique McKenzie.
Catherine Vunk.
Obina Onyikweri.
Sean McTighe.
Gabriel Enyosa.
Travis Mack.
Mariliana De Jesus.
Christopher Wynn.
Francesca Mabel Molina.
Michael Garonsky.
Vivin Moan.
Patrick James Shalis.
Edgar Valadivia.
Cherie St. John.
Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. Kenyan Hepara.
Gina Nicole Edwards.
Miriam Karimi.
Ricky Aaron Bice.
Jennifer Fiorelli.
Richard Cabrita.
Christopher Frankipan.
Michael Minio.
Alex Appleton.
Eunice Silvera.
Atit D. Ravel.
Victoria Tobias.
Andrew Michael Simaka.
Nikki Abiel Lee Castaneda.
Bachelor of Science, Nursing.
Janelle Lamella.
Allison Koch.
Victoria C. Collins.
Julianne Mirendunk.
Michelle Gonzalez.
Carolyn Fernicola.
Stephanie Gutierrez.
Nicholas Fernicola.
Ellen Marie Appleton.
Jason Soroka.
Rebecca Cooper.
And Ardi Siani.
Elisa DiBianco.
Brian Cargill.
Christina Neotis.
Andres Navas.
Rebecca Van Voot.
Marie Liz Howard.
Shauna Noel Jennett.
Hans Augustin.
Therese Gree.
Sweta Jean Kaharia.
Shannon Marie Vitale.
Latisha Kiffin.
Ashley Dembeck.
Jennifer Lawson.
Jody Ann Pino.
Lauren Brown.
Michael Davis Abbey.
Julie Pantuso.
Michael C. Merkin.
Sean Cornetto.
Bernadette Gabrielle Ventre.
Wilnelia Medina.
Christine Klein.
Kenneth Ryant II.
Claire Benninghoff.
Chelsea Cooper.
Amanda Gaetano.
Cynthia O'Hara.
Ria Patel.
Jacqueline Stout.
Christina Matus.
Caitlin Hagedorn.
Nancy Patel.
Kristen Sari Bodo.
Diana Faye Blaza.
Darren Garcia.
Jenny Thomas.
Kessian Clark.
Catherine Marie Paul.
Christine Paterson.
Amanda Jane Paul.
Sean Clark. Irene Karaminas.
Tenzin Neilung.
Dania Kautarani.
Michelle Yip.
Christopher Sean B. Olandria.
Caressa Francesca Valdueza.
Giovanni White.
Spindy Gonzalez.
Andrew Consing.
Amanda Nicole Patak.
David I. Savalos.
David John Chabot Jr.
Stephen Daiuhi.
Marianne Kavanaugh.
Richard D. Alto.
Chimuano Mikioku.
Adam Barroso.
Gabriela Sanchez.
Gray Bauer.
Christina Victoria Visti.
Ayman Ahmed.
Mary Joyce Lataya.
Tamana Rafiq.
Michelle Sison.
Stefan Waldron.
E.G. Fernandez Iboras.
Alexander Salamba.
Michelle Grace Izar.
James Lam.
Jacqueline P. Rivera.
Teresa Maria Viso.
Desiree Y. Cawley.
Dan Bursay.
Mikito Yours.
Roman Litvinsky.
Yildiz Muadin.
Gregory Barone.
Erin Lee Cook. Lynn Cook.
Michael Dykehouse.
Kelly Callahan.
Timothy Houdnell.
Chelsea Ann de Guzman.
Samuel Wu.
William Tintle.
Joanne Evangelista.
Jeanette Janaise Gomez.
Janelle Downs.
Erin Joy Donnelly.
Samantha B. Bembridge.
Sean Pagan.
Natasha Bardowell.
George Rodriguez.
Kaya Oliver. Kia.
Sunny Rana.
Rosandi Valdez.
Edwin Escaro.
Jenny Pabon.
Tiffany Chavez.
Clarice Mendez.
Rose Darley Desronville.
Nicholas Peter Constantinow.
Jennifer Sosa.
Jennifer D. Ruane.
Tatiana Sosa.
Johnny Flairville.
Nuo Everomana.
Kian Jendaihi.
Cindy Monconda.
Christina Cruz.
Stephanie Seitzma.
Zachary Collins.
Amy Lee Beretta.
Kevin Bizdeck.
Kaylee Alexis Drossel.
Roger Diaz.
Samantha Steenbach.
Dagmara Cruz.
Carrie
Two.
Pasculi.
James Budd.
Jamie Dunningham.
Jonathan Yaza.
Laura Elizabeth Foreman.
Jennifer Reitner.
Caitlin Glazer.
Shirley Frazier.
Allison Marie Lawton.
Barbara J. Waters.
Sarah Catherine Spolestra.
Ricardo McLean.
Stephanie
McLean.
Stephanie K. Polito.
Nigon Kusa.
Carolyn Dale McGeehan.
Rachel Kanya.
Lydia Merrill Herster.
Jessica Joshua.
Joanne Galasso.
Jamie Kekizan.
Christina Camisa.
Jatan Doughty.
Bachelor of Science in Applied Health. Linda Jakubik.
Tina Bogoat Eon.
Lisa Marie Berletto.
Gladys Valverde.
Natasha Serrano.
Teresa Calusi.
Danielle Osit.
Gladys Gonzalez.
Susha Itepo.
Dennis Eziogu.
Alexia Kwiatkowski.
Amani Elkadi.
Shamura Kimberly Bonelli.
Rosalinda Ramos.
Ana Concepcion.
Joyce Mensa.
Kaleda Shaw.
Sandra Velez.
Marsha Work.
Carla
Marsha Weck.
Salazar. Khalud Korani.
Vanessa Gabriel.
Liridana Shiholi.
Selena Mathias.
Claudette Konizer.
Andrea Indu.
Martina Schilling.
Alawatusin Olatunji.
David Vargas.
Valbona Ijazi.
Jason Tesgareski.
Sarah Renee Yoakum.
Linda Hoja.
Deanne Verl Walker.
Lawanda Lemon.
Lenia Clark.
Ali Bari.
Leongle Noel Lacombe.
Crystal Knoll.
Bachelor of Science in Public Health. Kristen A. Caparino.
Laura Javara.
Valerie M. Slowinski.
Valencia Garcon.
Lauren Juliet Ramos.
Heather Marr.
Rodney Nee Ama Hammond.
Zaire McNair.
Kelly Kunsi.
Cecilia Almonte.
Christine Ann Kelly.
Elizabeth Bonilla.
Cynthia Meisen.
Gretchen Kinche.
Marta Charska.
Omar Cano.
David Dockertek.
Daniel Barrero.
Grace Ponsica.
Brian Sweeney.
Diana Bermudez Lozano.
Jamar Andrew Dykes.
Seiram Cho.
Troy Thompson II.
Fatima Saleh.
Brian Avila.
Maria Sumat.
Amin McGonigal.
Kristen Kordowski.
Pablo Rios.
Lenitra Gray.
Collins Matharu.
Adriana Pate.
Alex Baez.
Jennifer Okwanu.
Sibgant Talal.
Lorianne Novak Carafello.
Sharjil Ahmad.
Erica Johnson.
Rafael Soriano.
Sirara Williams.
Andrew Lee.
Adama Ture.
Jose Gutara.
Marissa Genie.
Anthony Zipfel.
Mary Catherine Dalton.
Carlos Jepes.
Irina Yablonoevskaya.
David Caraballo. Okay. Saba Khurshid. Tiffany Clark.
Candidates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences will now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Interim Associate Dean Wartina Davis, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Cara Rabbit, and candidates from the College of the Arts and Communication will also now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Amafadan Olay, to be recognized by the Interim Dean of the College, Dr. Stephen Hahn.
College of Humanities and Social Science, Bachelor of Arts in Women's and Gender Studies, Rachel Esther Rosalansky, Tori Vanizia,
College of the Arts.
Yumna Karula,
Matthew Pini.
Ashley Nicole McLeod,
Christopher Pamonti.
Caitlin Durand,
David Iconella.
Melissa Mendoza,
Michael Zengi the first.
Stephanie Marie,
Shannon Lee Madeline.
Maria Rossi,
Kevin Michael Lynch.
Janine Picola,
Krista Marie Cook.
Alexis Marie Shamble,
Nathan Giroux.
Kristen Shea,
Jonathan Weiner.
Esther Gabriel,
Susan Lee.
Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Carson Padley,
Colin Reiser.
Alyssa Dunn,
Doug Ross.
Ian Gardner,
Brian Messinger.
Gabrielle Knauswitz,
Anthony Darnell Benson Jr.
Allison Bowman,
Nadia Karani.
Rosa Jetker,
Christina Boston.
Jessica Hedgeko,
Nalani Marielle Delmarco Clisette.
Nicole Rezano Nico,
Mark Hayes.
Kelly Rafael,
Melissa Marie Meyer.
Paul Nowak,
Natasha Fernandez.
Consuelo Victoria Rodriguez,
Joe Brian Chatting.
Andrew Scott Voorhees,
Moinet Kamat.
Bachelor of Arts in Africana World Studies, Travis J. Robinson,
Sasha Idris.
Delrose Brown,
Deidre Wilson.
Devin Alexander County,
Stephanie Smith.
Bachelor of Arts in Geography, John Kata,
Melissa Wright.
Lorene Youngblood,
Tiffany Hobbs.
Reagan Ayim,
Brenda O'Reilly.
Mark Jeffrey Fisher,
Andrew Sehig.
Charles Rahard Gato III,
Jonathan Joseph McNamara.
Ross Mitchell,
Kristen Denise Pettit.
Nancy Davila,
Kelly Rosemarian.
Evan Cubby,
Chinez Madaraka.
Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies, Ashley Ward.
Andrew D'Agostino.
Joseph Thomas Rullis.
Christian Torres Villalobos.
Kelly Connolly.
Jessica Alberts.
Nicole O'Donnell.
Apolinar Concepcion.
Megan Murphy.
Eric Losh.
Casey Wyanecki.
Tarek Pasom.
Denisha Scott.
Baha Esteban.
Jennifer Cook.
Ana Marie Polineco.
Megan Gaglione.
Rosa Ana Quiroz.
Melissa Karen Crustel.
Jennifer Velez.
Michael Ann Carter.
Christina Baker.
Carolyn Hageman Richards.
Greg Tan.
Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Laura Duffy.
Brian Whitty.
Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, awarded posthumously to Monisha Shanice Madden.
Jeremy Lieberman.
Kelly Reardon.
Dominic Candeleri.
Christy Mary Mensaqua.
Kyle Peter Piper.
Falasha Day Rachel Morak.
Jason Corentia.
Williana Pierre.
Monique Reynolds.
Janelle McIntosh.
Robert Robo.
Arun Palania.
Suzanne Gamba.
Brittany Page.
Eunice Espinoza Dominguez.
Johanna Anchetu.
Ruth Ithau.
Jennifer B.A.
Kathy Stewart.
Sarah Jane Pearsonville.
Bradley Baker.
Monica Murray.
John Vito Scabetta.
Geldy Francisco.
Casey Mitsunaga.
Lori Jacks.
Stephanie Corbo.
Rudy Lastica.
Dorian Ciccarelli.
Gregory Arthur Devereaux.
Eric Gilbia.
Gulton Bergal.
Matthew Fiallo.
Margie Dorval.
Simone Etiennes.
Kevin J. McDonald.
Courtney Romano.
Diamond Sapphire Beecham.
Jessica Ann Gruich.
The Jessica Schumacher.
Ashley Laurentino.
Kristen Nicole Vance.
Shushan Marisa Gulia.
Brett Cutchin.
Amanda Rose Shucheski.
Leslie Ann Mendoza.
Melissa Whitney.
Dale Conklin.
Charles Simmons.
Avanti Josie.
Akish Mehta.
Ishwarya Shasidar.
Craig Junda.
Justine Villafane.
Michael Venturgata.
Maria Fernandez.
Susan Matsuta.
Faisla Islam.
Kristen Griffey.
LaShawn Cheatham.
Monique Staffrieri.
Theodore Peterson.
Andrea Doot.
Tanisha Thomas.
Bradley George Guthrie.
Tiana Givens.
Gary Jackets.
Stephanie Nadine Pomales.
Sybil Tacker.
Gado Palacios.
Ashley Suzato.
Cindy Salas.
Reed Stefanik.
Michael Ott.
Rolando Nieves.
Julie Connolly.
Mark Fleming.
Makeda Hanley.
Wesley Van Heest.
Deirdre DeVoe.
William Wishart Jr.
Elizabeth Beard Jones.
Matthew Oakley.
Megan Brandecker.
Jordana Mar Van Walde.
Erica Flores.
Nathan Valoric.
Anna Maria Kalka.
Darnell Davis.
Ashley Astorito.
Miranda Rivers.
Sheila K. Whitman.
Patrick D'Amico.
Elisa Buds.
Tracy Ann Stevenson.
Jennifer Stinson.
John Bynum III.
Laura Aurelio.
Raymond Nieves.
Lisi Bermudez.
Autumn Hobbs.
Brittany Marble.
Ronell Latrice Thomas.
Nicole Perry.
Njama Wise.
Aaron McGill.
Williams James Dean.
Aaron Gabriel.
Derek Simmons Jr.
Jennifer Santos.
Jamal Ramsey.
Kelsey Schobert.
Dana Millimet.
Allison Wing.
Natalie Mercandet.
Alexander Constantine Melanios.
Ryan Stetz.
Audria McKeon.
Sydney Elsie Miller.
Lauren Kristen.
Nicole Rebecca.
Shannon Torole.
Lauren Rose Cucci.
Nicole Rogers.
Jason Richard Provenzal.
Taryn Cassidy.
Lynn Michelle Beekman.
Paul Alarkin.
Gabrielle Morales.
Julio Gonzalez Jr.
Jasmine Naomi Gilliard.
Christopher Ryan.
Vianel Espanol.
Ashley Gray.
Noel Shari Johnson.
Constantino Katsugianis.
Stephen Robert Smith.
Nina Duran.
Brian Morales McGrath.
Stephanie Collins.
Izzy Cohen.
Susan Korchevsky.
Michael DiLorenzo.
Michelle Belarski.
Blaise Domino.
Vipsania Cavero.
Courtney Elizabeth Sloan.
Denora Medina.
Lauren Lopez.
Jacqueline Gillespie.
Annie Sheeny.
Monica Lee Lettner.
Jessica Celia Abbott.
Brendan McClintock.
Justin Van Dyke.
Andrew John Casella.
Dana Elig.
Eltonelia George.
John Milano.
Sakia Goodman.
Sean Egan.
Charles de San Pedro Jr.
Danielle Scarfone.
Sharika Amanda Peterkin.
Caitlin Flynn.
Elizabeth Maria Post.
Lynn Susan Chanjagarmo.
Diane Cover.
Lindsay Marie Bott.
Audrey's Ashunian.
Erin O'Leary.
Joanna Babarishik.
Shannon Jean Smith.
Michelle Palmieri.
Eric Joseph Travis.
Loris Del Valencisco.
Catherine Zabo.
Maritza Munoz.
Christopher Cunha.
Vincent Antonio Jr.
Christopher Lopez.
Christina Miriam Cheryl Cumberbatch. Holy.
Daniel Chodzinski.
Lauren Elizabeth Lodati.
Stephen Laraca.
Machina Clouden.
Nicole Trimper.
Wasalato Age.
Jonathan Castillo.
Randy Badlamente.
Roxana Zusko.
Crystal Candace Langford.
Giovanna Jackman.
Auda Maria Garcia.
A.B. Lorman.
Jacqueline Adeline O'Lear.
Juan Carmona.
Stacy Marie Foshitny.
Jamie Knitz.
Rhonda Hernandez.
Nicole Rose Rosado.
Cassandra Magazino.
Alexi Hollister.
Maria Avelez Sadiku.
Catherine Platari.
Catherine Rosario.
Brian Cassidy.
Lucy M. Aviles.
Jason Herbert.
Megan McCarthy Bardier.
Liha Sirocco.
Jessica Pavincha.
Antonia Damatia.
Dana Carey.
Antonio Rivera.
Megan Englander.
Katie McNamara.
Jennifer Del Greco.
Meredith Staley.
Rosemarie Fadak.
Brian Semet.
Michael K. Phillips Jr.
Ryan Southey.
Jeanette Louis-Jean.
Melissa Rodriguez.
Shalando Strawn.
Brian Stevie.
Jessica Oliveras.
Stephen Lenzendoran.
Andrea Colucci.
Robin Penny Flores Jamez.
Melissa Montañez.
Peter Cosma.
Christina Gomez.
Patrick Joseph Sunday.
Nicole Marcelino.
Christian Noble.
Natasha Clark.
David Joseph John Montrani.
Diana Nesbitt.
Javier Luque.
Kathleen Whalen.
Jonathan Bernfato,
Chelsea Scala,
Matt Simonelli,
Timothy R. Scott,
Robert Tierney,
Christine Allen,
Sarah Paradise,
Rocco Tironi,
John Ariena,
Michael Larena,
Lindsay Downs,
Elise Shicola,
Dennis Frazier Jr.,
Stephanie Deloge,
Ross Asner,
Kara Telatimpa,
Keith Gerard,
Samantha Jackson,
Stephen Kirschenbaum,
Marie Jose Lopez,
Kareem Wilder,
Courtney Kranz, Sarah Geiger,
Laura Bell LaPay,
LaShawn Davis Bay,
Shakira Alexander,
Randy Kalina White,
Melissa Velasquez,
Bachelor of Arts in Spanish, Luisa Villamil,
Joshua Nash,
Barbera Rivero,
Yolanda Rachel Moore,
Augustina Andrade,
Tika Hyatt,
Giovel Tabarada,
Vanessa Coot,
Ana Castillo,
Erica Jimenez,
Mayra Aceveda,
Stephen Waters Jr.,
Carla Fiorella Mendez,
Michael Shell,
Yvette Bonilla,
Christopher Carlo,
Gladys Quinones,
Matthew McGinnis,
Marlene Kimsoon Beckman,
Lori Hickey,
Priyank Desai,
Rachel Cohen,
Juana Mordaga,
Cynthia Marie Randell,
Sulady Poleno,
Ali Bierman,
Diana Sano,
Michael Rizzo,
Elizabeth Rupel,
Mariana Nugis,
Paola Valencia Cadena,
Lindsay Dowling,
Ligia Esther Iria Gomez,
Kristen Pasoda,
Bachelor of Arts in Latin American and Latino Studies, Piedad Mejia,
Michael L. Jackson,
Gustavo Ceballos,
Ryan Hart,
Diego Fernando Lopez,
Heather Farquhar,
Bachelor of Arts in Asian Studies, Desuri Council,
David Bonocore,
Heather Ryan,
Robin Lindsay,
Bachelor of Arts in English, Maribel Rowan,
Rick Karp,
Amber Evans,
Derek Hashemi,
Maija Patterson,
Eric Avrutin,
Samantha Negroni,
Jamie Cesiri,
Kamara Lee Brown,
Angela Rizzi,
Carolyn Garcia,
Sherilyn Vignali,
Ashley Gabrowski,
Aisha Mian,
Virginia Elizabeth Blakowski,
Christine Severiano Brown,
Patricia Caparelli,
Gabriela Vasquez,
Crystal Escobales,
Christina Oliveira,
Joshua Rosa,
Megan Deloisio,
Danny Pozo,
Jenna Melandro,
Desiree Renee Grace Alexander,
Brittany Helm,
Julie Mininokowski,
David McGovern,
Kathiana Jean Louise,
Jenna Lee Costa,
Heather Thompson,
Christina Marie Jacob,
Sharika Washington,
Jeremy Rabanales,
Megan Thompson,
Alexandra Page Overgard,
Enid Ivana Rodriguez,
Gia Marie Kirschner,
Stephanie DeLeoni,
Jessica Davila,
Latoya Christian,
Mary Samantha Simpson,
Michelle Precious Giles,
Bachelor of Arts in Art History, Adriana Iorosi,
Samantha Boozer,
Gina Marie DeFabio,
Tiffany Ledger,
Samantha Schackenberg,
Danielle Tolvey,
Anthony Gobil,
Dan Peters,
Phaedra Bastine,
John Wisniewski,
Morgan Lawson,
Jenna Richardson,
Jeffrey Maxuda,
Alexandra Michelle Kellneber,
Nicole Baldwin,
Lynn Lee Thoburn Jr.,
Jessica Pizarro,
Crystal Ortiz,
Marta Sonde,
Mariel Rodriguez,
Jeffrey Schick,
Beth Lisa Lozzi,
Barbara L. Rocha de Oliveira,
Elizabeth Perez,
Jenna Przbalowski,
Michael Gardner,
Anna Pietrola,
Shireen Williams Scott,
Julia Ginto,
Caitlin Joy Kelly,
Carolyn Koch,
William Scott Sherman,
Catherine McGoran,
Helen Penzinger,
Sharon Clark,
Emily Hollister,
David Victor Hertel,
Thomas Heron,
Jessica Lowe's,
Zachary Licado,
Eudalis Caballero,
Jennifer Natoli,
Brooke Ann Norman,
Nicole Jimerson,
Melinda Milano,
Andrienne Klass,
Brianna Bischoff,
Denzel Robinson,
Corinne Carr,
Deanna Spicer,
Jenna Parapato,
Joseph Lomas,
Steven Stefanik,
Amanda Marie Galasso,
Brian Radomski,
Tracy Neal,
Ogden Trepesky,
Sarah Belgiovini,
Taylor Gile,
Juliana Marie Byron,
Arnold Chor,
Devin Westra,
James Panola,
Katiuska Louisa, Tamija Pope, Jennifer Marie Bertoli,
Candidates from the College of Education will now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Dorothy Fiola, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Candace Burns.
Sarah Caetano,
the College of Education, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education, Sadie Salazar, Stacy DeCarlis,
Ashley Stevens,
Michelle Marchese,
Wanda Portnoy,
Catherine Latorre,
Nicole Raymond,
Catherine Vallejo,
Michelle Duran,
Sufin Yo,
Mallory Tolomari,
Vanessa Morales,
Daniel Charles Riley,
Letha Gottman,
William Mallory,
Rebecca Lee Hilkin,
Jennifer Cesare,
Marissa Lindenthaler,
Tara Beth Lioza,
Kendra Muti,
Colleen Opelt,
Melody Bioletti,
Rosemary Marte,
Christina Sajnowski,
Bruce F. Plath Jr.,
Sylvia Steck,
Constance Haynes,
Jessica DeRosa,
Wayne Comer,
Natalie Bozzi,
Kathleen Barron,
Jamie Cohen, Jessica Joy Gallo,
Bachelor of Arts in History, Amy Meyer,
Amanda Yarmula,
Justine Francie,
Catherine Mealy,
Ruwani Wararaka,
Robin Silvestri,
Catherine Tonin,
Amy Faye Corbo,
Joseph Daughtry,
Caitlin Suzanne Murphy,
Ashley Glover,
Caitlin Lavardo,
Stephen Riccardi,
Nicole Elise Trossman,
Brian Bychek,
Christina Simeone,
Robert Wolshensky,
Otilia Castillo,
Stefan Hebner,
Brittany Van Houten,
Alexandra Venus,
Christina Portelli,
Annalisa Venecia,
Lauren DeWild,
Marcin Roskowski,
Anita Freeman,
Kathleen Oliveri,
Danya I. Stokes,
Christina Buttera,
Ashley Ennis,
Chris Cherico,
Amanda Lee Smith,
Zach Rose,
Rolyn Price,
Megan King,
Kristen Mikulkowski,
Joshua Morgan,
Emily Starcher,
Rashid Hunt,
Alan Forsyth,
Wade Harris,
Maribel Montero,
Christopher Evans,
Kristen Vincent,
Patrick Brennan,
Brittany Newells,
Jobert Paul Visto,
Anya McCurchian,
Gregory Schmidt,
Victoria Dudek,
Tanya Valdez,
Lauren Fichuk,
Maria Elena Gonzalez,
Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education, Maria Rivera,
Kevin O'Connell,
Angelica Moran,
Carl Ade,
Anissa Ohish,
Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, David Wajant,
Wafa Gaber,
Carla Rainey,
Wendy Cabezas,
Alan Stores,
Tracy Marie Latanzio,
David Adam,
Elizabeth Eckford,
Joseph Whitaker,
Kira Ann Nicholson,
Michael Starrett,
Diana Lomanico,
Danielle Rivera,
Amanda Austin,
Ryan Shannonen,
Caitlin Rotondo,
Andrew Pavlak,
Lauren Horowitz,
Michael Serenek,
Tony Cirillo Wands,
Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Alicia Ponce,
Jennifer Vitale,
Dorothy Marie Rodriguez,
Marissa Lee Shapiro,
Denise Caero,
Brenda Marie Salinas,
Christopher St. Preux,
Jenny Elizabeth Alonzo,
Chad Hooker,
Brittany Schweiger,
Tiffany Luke,
Melissa Rodriguez,
Farah Bartholos,
Leonora Carpio,
Enrique Pagon,
Stephanie Yashu,
Brian Benavides,
Christina Me,
Darren Caesar,
Joanna Quevedo,
John Pizzo,
Casey Jean Ismailito,
Angie Gomez,
Genesis Valentin Ramirez,
Catherine Hernandez,
Shantae Clark,
Alika Heinz,
Dana Kraus, Christine M. Zadrowski,
Dominique Brown V,
Lisa F. Varacallo,
Joanne Paul,
Jacqueline Schnaper,
Rubia Charles,
Juliet Penchoshan,
Stephen Fasulo,
Jillian Lee Dowling,
Federico Sanata,
Samantha Nasizi,
Crystal Lawson,
Paula Mota,
Yusuf Khalil,
Alyssa DeMauro,
Sean Drake,
Peter Bovey,
Kenneth Pensick,
Kimberly Beth Giametta,
Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Andrew John Samet,
Melissa Ray Riccio,
Nicole Adamo,
Tia Venezia,
Catherine Gunther,
Carolyn Leibowitz,
Christina Butler,
Azaria Cunningham Smith,
Daniel Dipsey,
Dia Risbane,
Dioselin Reyes,
Erica Nicole Rink,
Aneri Santos,
Jennifer Van Wyck,
Ashley Plummer,
Kimberly Denmeyer,
Miss Janae Jernigan,
Jacqueline Dana Siegel,
Casey A. Smith,
Jenna Samararo, Donna
Olga-
Samararo,
Olga M. Correa,
Nicole Spar,
Milagros Montañez,
Amanda Wells,
Denise Rodriguez,
Caitlin Thompson,
Adelia Natalie Villaplana,
Angela Larkin,
Mercedes Lopez,
Denise Palmentary,
Jonathan Guerra,
Nicole Savino,
Joseph Bongiorno,
Holly Bacho,
Amy E. Piproto,
Rachel Dudek,
Jennifer S. Tompkins,
Eleni Kolokifas,
Ariana Ames,
Shirley Pagan,
Miss Shayla Clovis,
Alicia Wilson,
Alex Garcia,
Blanca Rouse,
Maria Duran,
Alyssa Rosenberg,
Beatriz Martinez,
Kelly Aliaga,
Karina Jex,
Jennifer Petro,
Mary E. Busanik,
Sue Wolf,
Evan Sorwick,
Simone Balance,
Nicole Marie Olson,
Heather Stubaus,
Cassandra Kathleen Nutto,
Nicole Benson,
Jilu Pananavli,
Adriana Verda,
Sumina Hossein,
Kelly McCourt.
Terrell Rhymes.
Laurel Ann Bufa.
Allison Anita McGuire.
Emily Duhane.
Lisa Ann McGuire Rufo.
Lindsay Ann Dada.
Megan Schreck.
Elizabeth Marie Suter.
Ida Nguyen.
Megan Kusakowski.
Arena Yossi Mowaska.
Jenny Diana Lemus.
Erica Suleta.
Caitlin Jarvie.
Maria Dikanaya.
Laurel Hansarek.
Danielle Kobuzo.
Daria Kibitelski.
Shannon Quirk.
Courtney Meyer.
Jillian Sherman.
Danny Matola.
Marissa Alibrando.
Mary Chorus Farrar Harris Wisniewski.
Daniel Flynn.
Jennifer Scardelli.
Jennifer Albuquerque.
Rosemary Gonzalo.
Christensen Mattoon.
Catherine Scheck.
Evan Uri.
Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Education, George Stevenson.
Stephanie Pichardo. Jessica Latoya Flores.
Catherine Silverstein.
Andrew Duffy.
Clive Binns Jr.
Eric Moore.
Borium Allah.
Garth Morris. Excuse me.
Danielle Nicole Morio.
Dennis Garcia.
Tracy Nelson.
And
Elaine
Ketta
Terhune.
Taylor.
Heather McCarthy.
Carlton Ogletree.
Michelle Tempany.
Anthony Ferrer.
Robin Bratko.
Elizabeth Araromi.
Anna Maria Fasciana.
Tanya James.
Lauren Young.
Noor Masri.
Ashley James Reamer.
Manuel Jose Fidel.
Ian Moran.
Shiny Sharita Norris.
Alessandro Benevenga.
Umira Faradan.
Erin Garces.
Tranace Littlejohn.
Jacqueline Herring.
Yvonne Ramirez.
Cara Valone.
Samuel Ocasio Jr.
Stephanie Hamill.
Chioma Akinianwa.
Martha Martin.
Tieran James.
Mary Jane Mirkovich.
Ivory Williams.
Irina Rizkevsky.
Charlene Johnson.
Anthony Di Fatis.
Francisco Urina.
Danielle Mena.
Ryan Haycock.
Ashley Pagan.
Randy Poling.
Jillian Walsh.
Michael Augusta.
Michael Richter.
Patrick Mooney.
Andrew Alzate.
Cornelia Rockwall.
Carlo Giamanco.
James Michael Gleason.
Lauren Byrne.
Lindsay Ann Zagarkowski.
Saucen Diglahi.
Megan Ashley Lighthold.
Veronica Pareja.
Marilyn Ray.
Nicole Rose Magliaro.
Zeta Diaz.
Amanda Marie Fuller.
Jennifer Morero.
Kimberly Dedon.
James Bacalar. Rosa Marie Williams Hopkins. We're finished over there. Lourdes Fabian. Robert Lamana. Kenroy Morrison. Caitlin Going. Frank Summa. Sean Michael Tazinski. Claudia Restrepo. Vince DeFazio. Anthony Dorio. Tyler Renner. Kelly Rollins. Lauren Kirkberger. Jessica Martins. Zakia Beasley. David Suarez. Jason Costello. Felicia Hanko. Natalie Mooney, Carol Datsko, Erica Mann, Danny Kusnik, Caitlin Ann Signorello, Kenneth Hines, Andrew Matika, Joseph Kafor, Bernice Lopez, Irina Coleman, Melissa Hamilton, Rimzi Abdullahi, Phil Lipsky, Gregory Ferguson II, Alexandria Soprano, Erin Ann Caruso, Leanne Santiago, Sonor Sandoval, Priscilla Sanchez, Hessler Yvonne Pitts, Kelly Patricia Padilla, Omar Meja, Michael Pipas, Nicola Jordan, Shelley Bronson, Lauren Salas, Rafael Quinones, Tatiana Bursak, Tanya, Luis Jose Cruz, Ravli Sosa, Joseph Oleski, Brandon McNeil, Joel Rivera, Santino Mangaro, Christopher Osborne, Damian Diorio, Christopher Charles Thomas, Tiffany Rose Blauvelt, Daniel O'Shea, Lucas Danelaw Cerna, Alexander Clayton Kent, Jeffrey Nappy, and Harry Milton Watson, Jr. The President of Student
President Waldron, all of the degree candidates have now been presented.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned and for which you have been recommended. Congratulations. Okay. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees who are eligible for the Latin honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, please rise? Will all these honors candidates merit special recognition for the high level of academic accomplishment they have attained. Please stay standing. Now, will all other bachelor degree candidates please rise? will salutatorian Julie Minicosi and valedictorian Nathan Giroux, senior class president Michelle Clovis, and Student Government Association president Harry Watson, please come forward. Ready? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned and for which you have been recommended. Congratulations. The recessional will take place immediately after the alma mater, led by the Grand Marshal and platform guests. The new degree holders will then enter the recessional. The alma mater will now be sung by soloist and graduating music major Christina Cook. Please stand and join in singing verses 1 and 3 of the alma mater, which can be found on page 46 of your program.
My name is Krista.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, Krista.
It's okay.